phone is paired and a text message or email is received, a pop-up notification will appear on the display. When Read is selected on the display, the system will read the message out loud using text-to-speech technology. The system will not display the text message or email while the vehicle is moving. The driver can respond to a text message or email while driving with one of 6 pre-written replies. From the open text message or email, press the selector knob or interface dial and select Reply. A list of 6 choices appears. The driver can then select and send the appropriate choice, or the driver can simply select Call, and the system will dial the sender's number. When the vehicle is in park, the system will then show the entire message on the display. When delivering a new Accord to a customer with a compatible phone, be sure to pair the phone to the system and send a text message to the customer's phone to verify proper operation. And please note that state or local laws may limit the use of the text message feature while driving. Select Accord models allow drivers to experience Honda Link featuring AHA through the car's audio system. AHA organizes one's favorite web audio content into personalized, live, on-demand radio stations. You can access podcasts, internet radio, and personalized restaurant searches. AHA even brings the most popular social media along for the ride, with newsfeed updates from Facebook and Twitter. This feature requires a compatible mobile phone with the Honda Link app installed. It should also be paired to the vehicle's Bluetooth hands-free link system. At the launch of the new Accord, only select iPhone and Android models are compatible. Data usage charges may accrue on the driver's mobile phone account when the service is used. The user's station list, up to 35 choices, is built while interacting with the app's station manager on the smartphone. That's where a shorter list of your top 16 stations can also be selected from the station list and marked with a star. This should be done before linking the smartphone to the vehicle's AHA interface. As always, users are never to interact with their phones while the car is moving. To get the full functionality of this feature, be sure to perform these steps in the following order. First, make sure the Bluetooth connection has been established. Then, under Audio Settings, make sure Priority Connection is set to Bluetooth. Select Source on the audio touchscreen, then move to the second screen. Select the AHA icon and touch Allow on the phone's screen. Music should start playing automatically, although some phones may require additional settings for immediate streaming. Users of iPhones can also choose to connect with the AHA interface through the USB audio interface. They would select USB as their priority connection in the second step, rather than Bluetooth. But it's important to note that the chosen connection must remain in use throughout the trip. If an iPhone user begins the session using Bluetooth and then plugs the phone into the USB audio interface, such as to recharge it, the audio will stop. Users will then have to repeat the process from the beginning after shutting down and restarting the app on the phone. To view the complete station list on the vehicle's display, press the Menu button, then select Station List. Scroll to choose the desired station, then press the interface dial or selector knob to display the content available on that station. To view stations chosen as your top 16 while on the home display, touch the Station icon. They will appear on the audio touchscreen and can be easily selected. Depending on the kind of content provided by each station, the interface will give you different ways to interact with it. For instance, podcasts will generally let you go back or skip ahead. Streaming radio, of course, won't provide those options. AHA also allows you to choose hungry or coffee. These selections will then present you with a list of restaurants or coffee houses in your direction of travel, nearest ones first, with ratings provided by Yelp. Preferences for filtering the results by rating and type of cuisine can be set using the smartphone app when stopped. Select trims provide an engaging audio touchscreen that allows most audio functions to be operated quickly and easily. On EXL models without navigation, it provides access to some Bluetooth hands-free link functions as well. Select Source on the touchscreen to choose all available audio modes. In each audio mode screen, you can skip forward and back in tracks and change albums, stations, or folders. Select More to view menu options. Touch Phone and you can select stored speed dial entries to call, view your call history, and dial or redial a number. Please note that certain functions are inoperable while the vehicle is moving. You can also adjust the clock time or screen settings. Select Clock Screen and make any adjustments to suit your preferences, including day and night screen settings. Accord EX and above trims come with the Smart Entry system with push-button start. As long as the Smart Entry remote is within about 32 inches of the driver's door, you can unlock the door by simply touching the inside of the handle. It unlocks after a brief delay for signal validation. Note that if you touch the handle when wearing gloves, the system may respond more slowly or may not unlock the doors at all. Once in the driver's seat, the engine can be started on automatic transmission models by just stepping on the brake pedal and pressing the engine's start-stop button. On manual transmission models, the clutch must be depressed. If the starter doesn't respond, it may indicate that the battery in the Smart Entry remote is running low. In this case, push the Start-Stop button until the green light on the button flashes. Touch the remote to the Start-Stop button. You'll then hear a tone. Within 10 seconds, push the button again with the brake or clutch depressed to start the engine. Directions for replacing the remote's battery can be found in the owner's manual. To turn the engine off, make sure the shift lever is in park or the emergency brake is applied on manual transmission models, and press the engine start-stop button again. In an emergency, the engine can be shut down by quickly pressing the engine start-stop button 2 times, or by holding the button for at least 1.5 seconds. After exiting the car, the doors can be locked by touching the button on the outside of the driver's or passenger's door handle. If the Smart Entry remote has been left in the vehicle, however, the doors won't lock until the remote has been removed. This prevents you from being locked out of the car. Unlocking and opening the trunk is just as easy as the doors. While the Smart Entry remote is within about 32 inches, simply press the trunk release button and the trunk lid will pop open. If the remote is left inside the trunk and the lid is closed, a beep will sound and the trunk lid will pop open again automatically. The 2013 Accord features a new type of tire pressure monitoring system, or TPMS. Rather than using pressure sensors in the valve stems of the individual tires, this new system detects low tire pressure by measuring each wheel's rotational speed with the ABS sensors. When a tire's pressure becomes significantly below the specified level, the system will detect that its rotational speed is greater than the other tires. The system will then generate an alert on the instrument panel in the shape of a tire cross-section. After the driver sees that the tires are checked for damage and returned to the proper pressure after any necessary repairs, the TPMS system must be recalibrated. This process needs to be performed after tires are changed or rotated as well. Here's how it's done. The car must be stopped and the shift lever must be in park, or for manual transmission models, in neutral. Turn the ignition to on. For models with the engine start button, press the button without pushing the brake pedal. On most trims, push and hold the TPMS button until the low tire pressure indicator blinks twice. The calibration process will begin. On touring models, press the Settings button. Next, select Vehicle Settings, and then select TPMS Calibration. And finally, select Calibrate. The low pressure indicator on the instrument panel will start to blink as calibration begins. Please note that it takes about 30 minutes of cumulative driving at speeds between 30 and 60 miles per hour for the calibration process to be completed and the indicator light to go out entirely. This is a normal characteristic of the system. Please answer the following multiple choice questions.